Mrs. Hendricks asked me to work on her SUV this morning, and that's a pretty big job. I'm a mechanic, and I work on cars. Now, there's two big reasons to work on cars. Number one, you got to fix something that's broken. That might be like changing the wheel bearings or a tire rod or something like that. The second reason to work on a car is to make it better and improve it in some way. And Mrs. Hendricks wanted custom pipes so that when she pulls into the school parking lot, it'll give a nice rumble and everybody will hear her coming. It's going to be great. She's going to love it. I got to use my tools to do both of those jobs. It's good to have tools. Well, I got my toolbox this morning. And this isn't my toolbox. This is my friend Pete's toolbox. And Pete's a mechanic too, but he's a grammar mechanic. And he works on paragraphs. I don't know nothing about that, but I thought I would give it a try here. Because Pete says his job is a lot like mine. He fixes things. He looks for things that are broken and makes them better. And then the second thing is he just improves it overall and makes it a better paragraph or sentence. By making it better, he adds adverbs and adjectives and prepositional phrases, things like that there. I didn't get what he was talking about at the time, but since I got his toolbox, I thought I'd give it a try and see what I can learn about this stuff. All right, here's my first sentence here. The teacher helps the kids. Yeah, that's a pretty good sentence. That works. It's not very long. I read that sentence and I kind of have questions in my head. Like, what kind of teacher? What kind of teacher helps the kids? And I was thinking about that teacher, Mrs. Hendricks, that I got her car. You know, she makes some videos and she's pretty creative. I think we could add that. And that's describing teacher, teachers, and noun. That makes it an adjective. Let's see if I can't get an adjective on here. Let's try this. And let's move this over here. The creative teacher helps the kids. That works. Yeah, that's a better sentence. I kind of got a better feel for what's going on. I wonder if I could describe her anywhere else. I think that Mrs. Hendricks, she's funny. You know, not a lot of teachers would want a really loud muffler when they're getting to school, so I think that makes her funny. So let's add that in there too. All right. There we go. The creative, funny teacher helps the kids. That's a much better sentence. But then I started thinking, what kind of kids? What are those kids like? Well, I bet because of that COVID-19, I bet they're lonely kids. I bet they are, sure as anything. Let's see if I can't just add another adjective in here, right here. Helps the lonely kids. Those poor little kids away from Mrs. Hendricks. Sad, sad, sad little kids. The creative, funny teacher helps the lonely kids. Well, that's doing really good. I've added 1, 2, 3 adjectives to this sentence. I'd like to give my hand at trying one of those adverbs. An adverb describes the verb, and my verb is helps. She helps them. It could be she quickly helps them. Maybe she easily helps them, but I think she puts in a lot of work on some of those things. Let's see. How about she really helps them? That's a 5th grade word. Those kids use words like that all the time. Yeah, my really is going to stay up there now. All right. The creative, funny teacher. That's bad. going to use my tools. Okay, the Creative Funny Teacher really helps the lonely kids. All right, we're doing okay. Okay, and I look at that, and then I wonder how she helps them. What's she doing during this COVID-19 thing? Well, I think she's making videos. Have you seen any of her videos? She makes videos. Do you know that by making videos is a prepositional phrase? You can use that preposition by and then making videos. It explains what she's doing. By making videos. What kind of videos? That's a good question. We could probably add some adjectives in there. What kind of videos? Let's put this down here so we can still reach. Well, I think she makes them every day that they're in school. She makes daily, silly videos. You see how I stuck some adjectives in the middle of my prepositional phrase? This is getting to be a really good sentence. I like that it's nice and long. I think she'd be impressed by that because I really feel like we're saying something. If you just add very, 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 I don't think Mrs. Hendricks would be impressed by that. Okay, she's by making daily silly videos in her garage. You see what I did there? That's another prepositional phrase. On her SUV. That's another prepositional phrase. Do you think we could add some adjectives to this? What kind of garage? Well, Mr. Hendricks has been wanting to work on this. So right now, it's a really tidy garage. But if we were going to describe her SUV, it could be red. But the truth of it is, it's dusty. The Creative Funny Teacher really helps the lonely kids by making daily silly videos in her tidy garage on her dusty SUV. I think that this is a really good sentence. We've really improved it. Now, as the mechanic, I've got to look at it and see if there's anything I need to fix. This already had really good spelling, but we definitely need a period at the end. So you're going to have to add that. Don't leave it off because it might make somebody cranky. Those grammar mechanics are touchy. I hope that this is a helpful video and that you can use this when you're working on your journals today. And I better get back to using my tools and getting those pipes on. Y'all have a good day.